godfather of river cruising. And that's because you may have heard that this can sometimes happen on a river cruise. It's happened to Sheila and I on a river cruise. In fact, water levels can be too high or too low. Well, Rudy knew all about this, so actually designed our fleet of ships to have the shallowest draft of any river cruise line. We only need about 4 feet of water underneath this in order to be able to cruise, putting us in the best position to always provide you with a luxury river cruise experience. Now, I can tell you it's been Rudy's lifelong dream to always be a river cruise owner, architect, designer, and it actually goes back to the very first river cruise he ever took. Got him hooked on the entire concept, made him want to start designing and build these beautiful river cruise ships. Now, it does go back quite a ways. Back to 1975, in fact, on the Amazon, and there is Rudy up close and in person. He is now going to get his own sister ship. Now, this is really important because, folks, even if the water levels are too high or too low, having a fleet of sister ships means if we even can't travel, we are able to move all of you from one guest or from one ship to our sister ship waiting on the other side. Enjoy. And the newest news for us, folks, of course, all of your excursions are included. We have no optional tours whatsoever. We try to put no more than 15 to 20 guests per tour guide, utilizing the audio box system, of course. And we've got different activity levels. So if anybody has any sort of mobility issues, we've got gentle-based tours, regular tours, we have more active-based tours with your guided hiking and your guided cycling experiences. We also were the first river cruise line to bring out our own app called My AMA Cruise. This has all sorts of great information for you before. In seasonality, as you've learned, we pretty much cruise almost all year round, pretty much from the middle of February to the end of December for Europe. But we've also got cruising experiences in our exotics that go through the winter season as well. Health and safety, all of our staff are first aid trained, and there's 24-hour security on each and every one of our ships. Electronic visas are coming soon. We do not know the specific date yet, but all Canadian travelers going to Europe will have to get an electronic visa. Very easy if you've ever been to Australia. It's the same kind of electronic travel authority that you will get, and Sheila can let you know. Similar to the Windstar, we are a smart casual environment, no formal nights whatsoever. So again, the only rule we really have is no jeans or shorts in the dining room in the evening. Otherwise, it is smart casual. And electrical and currency, folks, if you are going to bring any sort of appliance from over here in Canada over for your European cruise, please remember it's European voltage on board, so you'll need those little travel adapters and converter kits in order for them to operate properly. The onboard currency, and for us, like I said, there's not really a lot that you can spend, but maybe you want to get something in the gift shop, get a massage, get your hair done. Currency on board for Europe will be the euros. For any of our exotics, it is the US dollar. But of course, you'll check in with your credit card and it simply gets charged back to that at the end of your cruise experience.